Hello everybody and welcome back to Reduce Retail. So today we have a product that I'm sure most of you are familiar with, and it's the Echo Dot. The Echo Dot is part of Amazon's ecosystem. They have several different variations of the Echo, this being their smallest variation. So when I saw this on Black Friday for a pretty good deal, $20 off, so it was only $29.99, I thought I would jump into the world of using Amazon's Echo devices. Now, the Echo Dot uses Alexa, which is the smart cloud-based voice recognition software Amazon has developed. Now, it's a lot like Siri if you're familiar with Apple devices. So let's take a look around it. As you would expect, the packaging is pretty nice. You can see Echo Dot here, Alexa, play top song, dim my lights, or wake me at 6 a.m. So essentially what you can do is allow Alexa to connect to various components around your house. You can essentially make her your central hub for a smart home setup. And so she has Bluetooth, Wi-Fi connectivity, and as you can see, there's Alexa, music, Spotify, CNN. There's some of the different options you have. They say far field voice control, so we'll check out just how good she is from a distance. Designed around your voice, add voice control to your speakers. There's that far field voice recognition. Now, as I take a look around and look at the packaging, it's pretty nice. I got a little bit of a bend here, probably from packaging. Has some of the information below. But let's take it out and see what we have. So everything comes nice and neatly assembled, as you can imagine, and I can see the Echo Dot is here on the top, so we'll pull that out. So this is the Echo Dot, and at first glance it's got a nice look to it. It's very small. It won't take up a lot of room in whatever space you put it, which is nice. It's not going to be just a large object that you're going to stare at. So I'm interested to see just how well the voice control as well as the volume is on the Echo Dot. They've touted it as being pretty good, and I've seen some of the reviews, and there's tons of reviews for these things. You can imagine how well these have sold, but the reviews say that it actually has very, very good volume on it for such a small device. So we'll check that out and see what we think, but overall it's got this nice kind of shiny black to it, very round. It's got a bottom that has got a little bit of a grip to it, so it's not going to move around. I actually have to force it to move around. It's not going to just push around. It's not going to slide on any slick surface, which is very nice. You have your two buttons, volumes, and I imagine that is a mute button, and then this may be kind of how you can get Alexa to wake up if you just click on the button, maybe, or it's a menu. I'm not sure. I've not played with it yet, so we'll check that out. Looks like you have a maybe either power, I'm guessing, which is through a micro USB, or this may be an audio jack that comes in, but sounds good. But like I said, it looks good. I'm pretty impressed with the overall look of it. So let's set that there, see what else it comes with. Oh, yep, so here's our micro USB to USB, typical cable. It's a nice one though. It's got that good premium feel to it. And then, yep, there's our power brick that it comes with, and typical Amazon logo, as you can see there. So very well made. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel as low end. Actually, I have right over here, I have a Nether power brick. Now this was from the tablet that I'm reviewing. You may or may not have seen that video. I can post it in the link below. But this is a cheaper power brick. I can feel the difference. This is a better quality. Even though they're both plastic power bricks that really go for the same purpose, you can tell that this one was made with a little extra care. And again, this is at a price point of $29.99, so pretty good. A lot of things you get with it. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see what we have. Alrighty everybody, we are back, and I have Alexa all set up. And as you can see, she can hear very well. Alexa, stop. And so I have had a moment to play around and get used to everything with the Echo Dot, and it was very easy to set up. Pretty much you use this little pamphlet and you go through, you'll want to download the Alexa app that goes with it, Alexa, stop. This could be interesting to try and get through, but so far so good. It's very easy. If you have not used Amazon before, I assume you have. If you've ordered this device, you'll use the same account. If not, you'll need to set one up. But it was very basic, easy to set up. I set her up through my wireless internet connection, so it was very easy set up, and she didn't even need to update or anything. Everything was good. Now, overall, what do I think of the Alexa Dot now that Alexa, stop. So overall, what do I think of the Echo Dot? So here's my things. She is very good at listening. She definitely can do a lot of the things you would expect. She can play music for you, especially if you're an Amazon Prime member. She'll play all your different types of music, whatever you need. She'll list you off the weather. Anything you can imagine what you could use Siri for, or one of those smart-based cloud services, Alexa is going to be able to do. Alexa, stop.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Okay, thank you. So essentially what's going to happen is you're either going to use the Echo Dot a lot or you are not. You may end up finding that, I think that's going to be the biggest downside, is people are going to set her up and then kind of forget about her. Now, depending on where you're going to set them up, where it's going to be in the home is probably going to be dependent on how much you end up using her. So I've seen, actually, which is really neat, is they have cases that you plug her right into it and right into a wall outlet, and it just hangs right there next to the wall outlet. So that brings me to the next point, the volume. How far can you be away from Alexa before she, can't be heard? Alexa has a extremely good...
Sorry, I don't know that one.
So the next thing I want to get to is how good is the Dot's volume control. And that is, it is very good. You're going to hear it about from any point of a room you're in, unless you're in a very, very large room that you're on one side and the Dot is on the other. Any typical size room, even a larger living room, you're going to be able to hear her from a distance. So the Dot does very good on, that point. Now, I do want to make another point, and that is I have the second generation Dot. Most people probably will. If you order it today, you're going to get the second generation Dot. The first generation was actually a little bit bulkier. This is the newer one, and they improved the volume control, the volume settings. It's how loud the volume overall is as well. So that's one of those points I want to make. If you did have an older Echo Dot, it may not have as good volume as the newer one. So take that into consideration if you are watching this video and have an older one. But overall, the voice control is exceptional. I can say, "Hey Alexa, what's the weather like outside?"
It's 18 degrees with clear skies and sun. Today, you can look for mostly sunny weather, with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 18 degrees.
Wow, pretty cold. So it's pretty cold out here today. So, she's very accurate. Anything that I say, I do find if you pause, this is probably if you do end up purchasing one of these, if you do pause, she tends to get a little bit confused. So if I say, "Hey Alexa, what's the weather?" See, if you make that pause, she kind of goes away really quick. You want to say it in one fluid sentence. A lot of times I'll say, "Hey Siri," and then I'll add to it. And Siri seems to listen for a while. Alexa likes it in one fluid sentence. Alexa, stop. Thank you. So, but she's very responsive. She can do just about anything you can imagine. She can make appointments for you. "Hey Alexa, remind me to upload this video tomorrow morning."
What time tomorrow should I remind you?
8 a.m.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Thank you. So very responsive. Pretty much you're going to want to go through a list of features that you're going to use the Echo Dot for and figure out if it's right for you. I hate to say to you, "Hey, go purchase this," because it is awesome. It's a great unit, but I do feel really like a lot of people are going to sit it and forget it. And it's just going to be one of those extra electronics around the house collecting dust. If you have lots of objects around the house you can connect her to, the Dot, then you will be able to use it a lot more often than someone that doesn't have a lot of components to connect to. Now with that being said, at $29.99, it's a great deal. They really do offer a lot. You get Alexa coming with it. Alexa, stop. You get all of these other features, and it's a really premium device. The music that comes through the speakers is so-so, but the best part is you can connect the Dot to a set of higher quality Bluetooth speakers through a cable out the back, or if it has Bluetooth connectivity, you can connect it through Bluetooth. So you could play your music through better Bluetooth speakers and not have to use the onboard sound that it comes with. So that's a big positive. That's one of those things that they've integrated and realized that, especially audiophiles, they're going to want better sounding music. But overall, I think the Echo Dot accomplishes a lot. I've seen the Echo itself, the newer generations, and they're louder, they are a little bit quicker, but they really don't do that much more. And for the higher price point, I think this low basic starting Echo Dot is probably about as good of a price point as you're going to find. Yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in the Echo Dot, I'll put a link in the description below straight to Amazon's site, or you can head over to Amazon and look for the Dot. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. I think it's going to matter whether you purchase this item or not is if you are going to use it. Don't buy one of these and let it just collect dust. There's really no point in buying one. I'll also put a link to one of those charging cases that's pretty neat that you saw in the video. I added that image as well. But yeah, I'm really impressed, and I'm going to try and see how much we use it. I'll do a update review down the road and let you know how much we've used it, how well it works, if she gets a little bit confused more often or if she gets better. But that's going to be the best part also, is Alexa is going to update consistently. Amazon is always updating because she is their core of their infrastructure of this ecosystem. So she is going to be getting smarter. She's going to be able to do more and more things. So go check out all the things she has to offer. If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. Take care.